by telling you a little bit about me. So first of all, I am a fast talker. If I start talking too fast, go like this and I will slow down, because I just get excited. I am an idealist and an optimist, and I am not competitive, which, do you notice what I'm here to talk about? So this is going to be interesting. I was the child on the soccer field that was picking grass. That's how competitive I am. But something else about me, I'm a photographer. So if this works, I'm going to start with an image and a question. Is this a photograph of collaboration or of competition? It's a matter of perspective. It's a point of view. It's how you choose to view a situation. Let's remember that word, choose, because we're going to come back to it. So collaboration or competition, Ruth, breathe a little bit here, because I actually reject the question. I fundamentally reject it. I don't think that it is where we want to start. This is where we want to start. The world is changing. Canada is changing. The population of Canada is 36 million people currently. That number is expected to grow by 6 million in the next 15 years. 81% of Canadians live in the urban communities. Our domestic fertility rate is below 2, which means that our population growth in the future, it's going to come from international migration. In 2015, 285,000 people immigrated to Canada. That number in the next few years is expected to grow to 400,000 annually. For the first time in Canadian history, we have more seniors over the age of 65 than we do youth under the age of 15. So these shifting demographics, they matter because they are a result of globalization. Globalization matters because we all share the impacts of it, from climate change to cross-border trading to technology that knows no borders, including and also decisions that are made in one country impacting the lives of people living in other countries. So, bottom line, here in this room, community is changing rapidly, and so is philanthropy. How we approach our relationships, that too must evolve. The title of this group of talks is Creating the New Normal. So this is it, this is on point. So back to my question of collaboration or competition, or my rejection of the concept. Because what if it actually doesn't matter? Because it's a point of view, it's a choice, it's a decision that we make. In the world where the gig economy is building, where borders are shrinking, and the way we do good is changing, how we decide to work, where we decide to live, and who we decide to give to is something that is a decision that is changing too. So in this room, we are people who desire for a choice to be made by others to give to our organization, our community, our cause. But we too have a choice in how we respond, how we act, or how we lead. When we ask the question of collaboration or competition, it isn't a real choice. It's a false question. What the choice actually is about is leadership. More specifically, yours, ours. You set the tone, you choose the approach, you respond, you build the possible. You. The way we connect, do business, and help empower others, it's changing. Some would say that in the past, charities have looked at potential donors and supporters as just one pie. And the sector has been ready to politely, because we are Canadian, elbow each other around that pie for support. And that may or may not be true, but what I want to focus on right now are the people who are standing around the pie and the people who are standing in the pie, okay? Because there are some, and I believe it's a growing number, who are now saying to themselves, I don't want this pie. I don't even want pie. Or, I can make a better pie. And those who believe that they can make a better pie, a better solution to address the problem they wish to solve or the change that they desire, they are doing it. No problem is too big, no dream is too dreamy. And if someone thinks that they shouldn't be doing it and tries to get in their way, what do? They go around. They chart their own way forward. They build their own path. And they leave those who didn't want to collaborate in the proverbial dust. So, open data, Creative Commons, hackathons, X Prize. These are all examples of doing good differently. They think big, respond boldly, they share furiously. They make it sing. They are grounded in the belief that a rising tide lifts all ships. This is the new collaboration. It's open. So what is the experience that you wish to create? Because it's your choice. There's that word again. Competition, collaboration, or something we have yet to define. So in other words, what is your leadership manifesto? How are you creating a culture for the community and for leaders to flourish? Who is a leader you want to be? The leader I aspire to be is someone who is nimble, humble, can check her ego and assumptions, someone who makes values-based strategies, someone who embraces creativity. That's my choice. We all have an opportunity to use our leadership or our social capital to reimagine what it is to be a philanthropist, a change maker, or a caring community. It's your choice. You lead, you invite people in, you respond, you do good. It's up to you and no one else. And so I'm going to end this frank talk with a quote from Viktor Frankl, because I just thought it seemed appropriate. Thank you.